A new program is now coming to Ontario aimed at making dreams come true for Canadian seniors. Take a look.
My name is Eric McDonald. I'm 78 years young, and my wish has always been to see the Toronto Maple Leafs live and beating Boston.
Eric, who you just saw in that clip, was a guest on our show last year after his wish was granted by a charity called We Are Young. They're working to change how society values the elderly by helping seniors live out their lifelong goals. Here with more on this incredible initiative is Katie Mahoney, the co-founder of We Are Young. Good morning to you, and thanks for being here.
Good morning, Kelsey. Thanks for having me.
I watched that clip. I feel like I'm going to start to cry. I know how connected you are to this. What inspired you to start We Are Young?
To keep a long story short, I was very fortunate to grow up with grandparents who lived into their mid-90s and just had a revolving door of love and support. And this was my perception most of my life of how seniors were supported and cared for in society. And it wasn't until I was in my early 20s that I was nominated to do an act of kindness, and it could be for anyone. And within that same time frame, I had met a senior who I saw doing selfless acts for so many people. So immediately I thought I would love to recognize her and get to know her more. And so we spent the day together, and I learned a lot about her hardships, her personal sacrifices, but what I learned most was that that was the first time in years that someone made a day about her. And that's when I realized that my perception on how seniors are supported and in society was just not reality. A lot of them have loneliness and suffer from isolation. And to get to the wishes part, I've been very fortunate to have many dreams and goals of mine fulfilled at such a young age. And I realize that many seniors don't, because they made so many sacrifices and selflessly put the needs of others before their own. And still to this day have these dreams, but are now left with age-related barriers that are preventing them from fulfilling these dreams. And with the support of Kara Chisholm, who's my other co-founder, and our entire team, we just kind of all had this passion and common drive to make a change.
Have you seen a change in how society is talking about the seniors, especially the ones that you're helping?
Absolutely. All of our wishes, we're there to grant wishes for seniors, but we're here to create a much broader narrative where when we grant a wish, we want to show society just what seniors are capable of achieving. If we broke down that societal perception on aging and positively changed it in a way that we view, value, and support them differently.
And you've done incredible work in Atlantic Canada. You're now coming to Ontario, which is really exciting. And we have a few examples that we'd like to share of how your organization is helping seniors, starting with Victor.
Amazing.
Yeah, can you tell me about it?
Sorry. No. Yeah, Victor, so we grant 3 types of wishes. Primarily, they're either revisiting a hobby that a senior has given up due to age-related barriers, fulfilling a lifelong dream, or reconnecting with family or loved ones that they haven't seen in years. For Victor's case, he has had this hobby to go rock hounding for he's done it for many years, but as he got older, this cove called Amethyst Cove, where he always used to go rock hounding, there was a trek that you had to physically climb down. And so as he aged, one of his barriers was not being able to do that trek anymore, and he stopped that hobby, and it's something he thought he was never able to do decades later until his partner saw us on the news and thought, maybe they can help you relive this hobby of yours again. And sure enough, it was a matter of us just being innovative and chartering a boat to get him there that way, instead of having him make a physical trek down a cliff. And it has enhanced his self-confidence and has positively changed him, knowing that, now anything is possible. If he can do this, what else can he do?
Okay, well, if you're at home, listen, and you're hearing this story, listen to Katie. If you know a senior who could benefit from this program, you can apply for this in Ontario. weareyoung.ca. Katie, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much for having me.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you liked this, be sure to subscribe here, or you can check out more Your Morning videos right here.